Hi guys, my name's Max and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm bringing to you the Harry Potter Spells book tag. Harry Potter Spells book tag was created by Turtle Symphony, whose video is no longer up, so I cannot link you below, but I'm really excited to do this one. And I'm basically doing this one because we are in the midst of the N.E.W.T readathon, which was created and run by G from Book Roast, who I'll leave linked down below to her announcement videos and her channel. Go check her out. She's one of my favorites. I thought in celebration of the N.E.W.T, I would do the Harry Potter Spells book tag because the readathon is Harry Potter based and this tag's Harry Potter based, so let's just jump straight into it. So number one is Expecto Patronum, a childhood book that brings back good memories, and everybody's answer for this is gotta be the same. It's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This is book one in the Harry Potter series and it made my childhood good. I loved reading this. I remember reading this with my mum and just having a good time and just living in the magic, and I freaking loved that. Number two is Expelliarmus, and that is a book that took you by surprise, and this one is A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. So I premised this one by saying I didn't really like A Dark Shade of Magic. I think it was a little bit eh. And then I read A Gathering Shadows and I was like, yeah, that's good. And then I read this and it blew every book out of the water. I freaking loved the finale to the Shades of Magic trilogy. I'm addicted to these characters and this story. The plot was complex and the characters were developed, and it was everything I needed. Number three is Prior Incanto. I'm gonna butcher these, I'm so sorry. And that is the last book you read. For me, this was a graphic novel. It was Hawkeye, Volume 1, My Life as a Weapon by Matt Fraction. This is the last book I read, and I didn't really like it. I think it was a little bit underwhelming. I think I gave it about 2 out of 5 stars. It was forgettable. The art style, I didn't really like. It was not pleasing to my eye, and it kind of just jumped around a bit, and unfortunately it was really disappointing, which is sad because Hawkeye's one of my favorite Marvel characters. Number four is Alohomora, and that is a book that introduced you to a genre that you had not considered before. And for me, for this one, I'm going to talk about a contemporary book because I don't read a lot of contemporary, and that was Queens of Geek by Jen Ward. I flew through this book. It made me so happy and I enjoyed the reading experience, and I definitely think it introduced me to the contemporary genre and made me want to dive into more contemporary books. This is about 3 young people from Australia that go to a convention, and that's honestly all I could ever want. Number 5 is Ridiculous, a funny book you've read, and for me this is My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brodie Ashton and Jodie Meadows. This is like historical fiction but with a fantasy taste. It's amazing. It's a retelling of Lady Jane Grey, who was, I think, queen for like 9 days or something, and it's her future but with a better ending, an ending that she deserved, and it was freaking phenomenal. And the next book, My Plain Jane's, out now, which is a Jane Eyre retelling, so yes. Number 6 is Sonorous, a book that you think everybody should know about, and for me that is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. This was a debut last year, I believe, and I read it last year and it took my breath away. This book was important, it was raw, it was emotional, but it was real, and that's what's so moving and powerful about it. It was written fantastically, and I highly recommend that everyone pick this up, especially because it revolves around the Black Lives Matter movement. Number 7 is Obliviate, and that is a book or spoiler that you would like to forget ever having read, and I'm going for a book I'd like to forget ever having read, and that is The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton. I did not enjoy this. This is a historical fiction. It's like set in Amsterdam about a girl who marries someone she's never met and goes to Amsterdam to live with him, but they have so many secrets, and he buys her a miniature house, and things that start happening in the miniature house start happening in the actual house. Unfortunately for me, this was just a long book that I didn't enjoy. Number 8 is Imperio, and that is a book that you read for school, and I read Tomorrow When the War Began by John Marsden in school. This is a story about Australians, and they go on like a camping trip and come back, and their town's been invaded, and Australia's getting invaded, and it's about them fighting back and causing trouble, and it's freaking phenomenal. I feel like I didn't appreciate it as much when I was in school, but I definitely want to reread this one because this is one of my childhood memories, really. Number 9 is Crucio, and that is a book that was painful to read, and that of course was All the Crooked Saints by Maggie Stiefvater. I've mentioned this before. I'm sure if you've been here for a while, you don't want me to continue repeating myself. Didn't like it. I have such high hopes for Maggie Stiefvater, and this let me the fuck down. Number 10 is Avada Kedavra, a book that could kill, and you can interpret it however you want, and I'm going with Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. That ending could kill. Pierce Brown is known for ending books on cliffhangers, but this cliffhanger destroyed me. I just can't even still. I still can't even. And that's it from me today, guys. That is the Harry Potter Spells book tag, and it is in celebration of the N.E.W.T. In spirit of the N.E.W.T, I will tag a few people to do this one if they would like to do it. So I tag G from Book Roast, Jade from JD Ray Reads, Jess from Jess Reads Books, and anyone else who wants to do this tag because it is super fun. That is it for me today, guys. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more and have not already, and chat to me down in the comments. Let me know down below what is the last book you read. I would love to hear, and if you will be joining in on the N.E.W.T, I make videos every Monday and Thursday, and I'll see you in a new one. Bye!